of surfaces. Stick and Stay is a revolutionary permanent spray adhesive designed for use in all paper crafting. To stock up, check out Hochanda.com.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Oh, hello. Don't rub your eyes. You did see us dancing. I know, we can't help it. It's because we're happy and we're so excited to be here tonight. We're with the lovely John next door, but you're not next door, you're right here.
I'm here.
How are you, John Lockwood?
I'm not bad at all. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good. Always, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
We had an extremely busy launch to the one-day special. 2/3 of the stock has already gone in the first hour. And it was a huge stock. I mean, it was a huge stock.
It was. And I know how much we've not got elsewhere in the warehouse.
So it was a phenomenal start to the one-day special. So well done, everyone that's got them so far. Already coming in and checking out your baskets. So that's great. We want you to get the product, but we also want you to enjoy the show and watch the demonstrations that John is going to give you. So 925059, that's your item number. You are saving £11 and it is available on FlexiBuy. 22.48 today plus your P&P. We'll get all of this sent out to you and then we'll take the next payment in August. So 23 dies included in this set, but is extra special. Now we're going to get right into the demo to show you how we put this together, because we want you to know what you're getting, because so many people are coming in right now. So if you're still sitting on the fence thinking, well, I'm not quite sure what this is, we want you to get them into your basket. So John, tell us exactly what we've got and how we put it together.
The main part of the one-day special is the scene card bot die. And the idea came from a friend sent me a scene card die for either my birthday or Christmas. Neither me or Ange can remember which one it was.
Okay.
And I went, that's a great idea, but I want it in a die. I'm too lazy to do hand cutting.
Okay.
So what I've done here is I've just pre-cut the first die in the set, and that's all you do. Run it through once. You can see you've got your lines on there.
Yes.
You don't have to emboss it or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your lines will go on, so you don't have to bother putting an embossing mat on.
Okay.
The dies are designed. I'm lazy. Oh, I like things quick. So I designed the dies to make sure the lines are really thick so that I don't have to do a second pass through.
Perfect.
So all we do, turn it on its side and literally run your finger along, fold and then bone folder, and we repeat that on each side. So I'm just going round, but if you can see, you've actually got these two, each side has two little tabs.
Okay.
And the reason for that is it strengthens the box, but also if you make shaker cards, how many times have I've done it on air?
Yes.
I've made a shaker card with foam tape.
Yeah.
And I've not quite got the pieces missing. I've held it up to shake it and bits have fallen out.
You don't want your bits falling out on TV.
I really don't. Not on live TV.
Not on live TV.
Not on your live.
You can go for this die separately if you want to, and the details are at the bottom of your screen. £25.99 if you want to go for the Shadow Box card die set, 4 dies in total. If you just want that, we're very busy for that, 517112, but it is included in the one-day special. It is, but if you did want to go for it separately, or maybe you want to go for the one-day special and go for that on top to have another one for someone else, it's entirely up to you, but you've got your details there on the screen.
So that's basically your construction of your box.
Okay.
So element of it. So what we can do is we pull those in, we can glue all that together. There's your box tray. Done.
Okay.
And because of those little tabs, it's sealed all the way around.
Right.
So if you decide to make, and I can never find the one I want. No, oh, there we go. If you decide you want a really heavy shaker card, with all that in, it will not come out because it can't.
That's brilliant.
Because there are no, that's not a seam. That has a little tab going in as well.
Right.
So it's a double fold over. So you can actually, if you've got someone who's glitterphobic, and we all have a friend who's glitterphobic.
I love that.
Loves the look, but doesn't want it all over their house. It's like my mum. She would kill me if I sent a card with any loose glitter anywhere near it. But with this, you can send it knowing that they're not going to ring you up 2 days later saying, do you know the mess you made on my carpet? Which is exactly what I'd get.
Is there a name for people that fear sparklophobia?
Oh.
Sparklophobia, that is an actual name for people that are afraid of glitter.
So if you have a sparklophobia...
Wow, sparklophobic.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never knew.
There's not many of those who are crafters, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
But basically, that's it. If I wanted to, because I'm going to use this in the next part of the demo,
okay.
But you also get in the die this section, which has the flap on it. I've just cut this.
Yep.
So all I would do is just run glue, and I'd use wet glue at home down the side.
Yes.
And let's say I put a back on that, I can put that up, and there I've got the perfect fold-out front.
Oh, that's brilliant.
For my box. And then I put a back on it, so...
Here's a great example of, well, 2 great examples. I've got one here which is white, where you've got the lovely cones on the front there, and you've got the lovely candy canes inside, and that is using a fantastic embossing folder that we've also got on the show.
Yes.
Shop ahead for this. Top tip, get online, have a look, or get on the phone lines and ask for this embossing folder. It's fabulous.
Actually, if you buy the 4, you get that one free.
Oh, fabulous. Go for it. Go for it,
I loved that one. I thought, I've got to do something special with it.
Now this is special.
I went a bit mad with this one, and I just used the embossing folder and went... So I did the box, but if you notice, this is deeper because the box is designed that is a large letter.
Right.
So if you make one of these, it will not cost you a small packet price at the post office.
Well done, John. Thank you.
And at Christmas, we're spending enough.
Yes.
So that is designed to be smaller than the slot. If you know, it's quite a bit smaller than the slot. Obviously, this one isn't, because this is 3. So this is a triptych.
Chocolate money.
And we've got chocolate money in that one.
I love chocolate money.
And we've got gingerbread men in that one.
I love gingerbread men.
There we go. And in the last one... Whoops!
Flip it over.
We've got gingerbread men, and because of the way it's designed, I didn't glue down the flap at the bottom, which means that you can actually use that for jewellery or for a gift. So, there you go. There's a gingerbread lady for you.
Thank you so much.
It folds up and tucks over, and it's neat and crisp. And that's what I wanted. We can make some amazing products with our scoreboards.
Yes.
But if you're anything like me, you always make one line off. So you're always struggling to get things in.
Yes.
With this, it's all done correct. First time, 100th time, 500th time.
Perfect. You've had me sold, because this gingerbread person is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now, if you do want the Shadow Scene box on its own, it is available. It's £25.99, but 2/3 of the stock has gone. Brand new today. It's brilliant. It's self-explanatory. You'll be able to take this out and use it. And John, you've been working on this for a year now to get this right.
Yeah, it's either last Christmas or my birthday last October. My friend Ange sent me a card with a deer in a scene box card, and I thought, that's brilliant, but I haven't the patience, I'm sorry, Ange, to do that. So I started working on the die so that you could do it at home so easily.
Yeah, and you can. You will be able to do it so easily as well. Now, in your one-day special, you are getting the theme box, which is just there, so that's your scene box, but you're also getting some dies as well. And now let me show you the dies that you're getting, because these are delightful. For your lovely snowy winter scenes that we're all so yearning for at the moment. We really are.
Only 5 months till Christmas.
We've only got 5 months. I wonder how many days. I wonder if our lovely Meg can work that out. We've got the lovely snow scenes here with the houses. You've got that lovely rolling hill again with the Christmas trees and the outer parts of the Christmas trees that work lovely. How would we use these, John?
What you've got is these are done so that they cut the top edge, not the sides and not the bottom.
Okay.
So you can do them on a long piece. This is one of my favourite samples my friend Mrs. Stuck made for me. So this is one piece.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's lovely.
Because it doesn't cut the bottom or the sides.
Okay.
So you can make it as long as you want. You could also just put it on the top of edge of a card and have a fold over card with that popping up.
I love that.
So it's just the detail that's inside that cuts out on the top line.
Oh, isn't that lovely? What a lovely journey up to the top of the hill. Maybe you're going for the restaurant or a meal out, or maybe that's where you're staying. Love that.
And I'll show you in the next demo how we get those level, because I've put clues on the die to make it easy for you to get the hill right.
Fabulous. We've also got these guys. These are lovely, aren't they?
I do. Look, everyone knows I love stags. My living room is stag paper on the dining table. I have a cardboard stag's head.
I love them.
I absolutely adore them, so I had to do this. But I love this. You've got the two strips, and they're sized differently if you see.
Yes.
So if you look, the large stag on this one is smaller than the big one, so that you've got, when you put them together, it looks as if they're in the distance.
A little bit of perspective.
So you get the perspective, but you also get the family separately. So again, you can use those on the front or add on more to it.
Oh.
I want flexibility and variability, and they're sized to a standard 7x5.
Yeah.
So they'll fit with dies we've got from elsewhere.
Love it, absolutely love it. And they're included, and then we have got your lovely tags, and these are great. What have we got here? We've got Happy Christmas and Merry Christmas.
Two classics. In the sentiments, you've actually got, they come out as complete solid words.
Yeah.
So you get Merry and you get Christmas.
Okay.
You're not fiddling with little letters. I've got a prototype at home of this where it says Merry Chris and then Tmas. And I had to redraw it to link them together.
I love that.
To get it right. The tags, the first one will cut you out a solid tag. The second one will cut you a smaller tag, but also a rim to go all the way around the edge of the other one. So again, something a little bit different, but you could use without the Merry or the Happy all year round.
Yeah, you can. Perfect. Lovely. So all this included with your one-day special. I think that ginger's gone down the wrong... I'm all right. I don't really think I'm
They
choking.
were from a very good, well-known store.
Oh, they are lovely.
Yeah, they will be good ones, I think.
I've still got it. I'm going to have some more in a minute. These don't come with your one-day special, unfortunately. Make your own gingerbread, people. Oh, this is lovely. I mean, look at the scene that's inside here. We've got that lovely... Let's give it a bit of shake, because nothing's going to fall out. It's beautiful, isn't it, with that lovely, lovely scene there. Love that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't dare normally use sequins.
No.
Not that large, not in a shaker card, because they would start to leak out. People think it's the small stuff that doesn't, it's the big stuff that sort of bombards it.
Again, this is a lovely image, and John and I were just saying, you know, we both love this particular scene. It reminds us of a park back home.
It does.
Yes, Bradgate Park. And this is a scene that we see so many times on the hill in the silhouettes. I think it's just marvellous, it really is. So this is like coming home to me. And again, a different way of looking at that scene inside with the black. I like that.
So we made this on the 6 o'clock show. So if you want to see how this is made, go on Rewind on the 6 o'clock. But I'm just going to sneak one more in, because it sort of leads us to the next one.
Yes.
So you've got a really simple front on this, but you don't have to use it just for the scenes. How many times have you made flowers, three-dimensional flowers, and they've got crushed in the post?
Yes.
And not with this.
Oh, look at that. That's brilliant.
So that's got the acetate on. That could be posted easily.
Yes.
Very hard to crush.
Yes.
Very hard for the post people to damage. because of the machines these days, but you've got all that dimension in those flowers.
Oh, that's fabulous.
So that makes a real keepsake. You could even put a photo in there against it.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, your one-day special is so busy. £22.48 today, plus your P&P. We'll take the next payment in August. If you wish to choose to pay on FlexiBuy, you can buy it, of course, in one go, but you are saving £11. And how much of the stock, may I ask again? 70% of the stock has gone. This is the second live hour. Only 13 minutes into the second live hour. It was a huge stock. I know. I saw how much stock was there. Phenomenal. I knew you were going to be busy, but my goodness.
No, I didn't expect. I'm always nervous, and because this is my first ever launch of the Christmas dies.
Yeah.
We've changed all the packaging as well. We've done lots to it.
Yes, you have. Just give us brief. This is important because, you know, we do like to look after the environment. So what have you changed with the packaging and why?
What I've done is everything apart from the card-based die, which was sort of delivered in previously to us. I've taken away the plastic. I think it's so damaging to the planet, so damaging to everything. So first of all, these are not plastic, this is what you'll get, and this is a paper envelope. And this isn't gloss paper.
Okay.
This isn't the over-printed packaging paper that you can't recycle.
Right.
This is a standard print, it has no coating. So this is 100% recyclable. And I know it's something that we think is really important.
I really do think that's important, and thank you for doing that, John.
I just think it's time we did.
Yep.
One of the things you'll find when you get them home is they asked when we had these manufactured, and I pushed about the plastic, and the first thing they said is, right, so we'll put the dies in a plastic bag inside. I said, no. Said, well, we'll stick them with some double-sided tape to a piece of card. I said, no. Just put them in the envelope.
Brilliant.
So you will get them loose in the envelope.
That's fabulous.
But that is so much better for the environment.
Yes.
And as you said, which I thought was brilliant, take this and you can die cut your first piece from it.
Yeah, you can.
Because there's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
The other thing is, on the back of all the packaging is a different example card I've made for every die.
Fabulous.
So there's inspiration on the packaging for you as well.
Love that. Right, if you want to go for your one-day special, it's 925059. Little Gingerbread Man is coming with me, and I'm not talking about John Lockwood, even though he is coming with me to the next
I am kind of Gingerbread Man shaped at the moment.
Yeah, you kind of are. Does this make you feel a bit of pain?
Not in the slightest.
Okay. Right. We have got a lovely, and I'm sorry for talking with my mouth full, that was very naughty of me. We've got a lovely poinsettia die and stamp set. Poinsettias are synonymous with Christmas. We love them.
We do, and I've got poinsettia dies. I have. We've all got them in the stash. What I wanted with this was to do something different. What you've got is, this is my flower plate idea. So you have the A5 stamp set, which is lovely and upside down. Now this, if you notice you've got these black corners, this is one stamp with all 6 flowers on.
Oh, okay.
So you stamp that once rather than 6 individual stamps.
Yeah.
The die has matching corners missing on it. You put that on to the registration marks and cut it. So in 2 minutes and less than, you can have 6 flowers stamped and cut perfectly.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
And
that's going to save you some time.
And that's the whole idea of the flower plate came from a couple of years ago when I was doing a demo.
Yeah.
And I had to stamp the flowers and cut them out with the matching die and twist it round.
Yes.
And it took me 3 days to prep 3 wreaths.
No.
And I timed it at home, and the old system took 16 minutes to do 1 set. This took 2.
There you go.
And that's why I came up with it. So I know I've got poinsettias, but this was hand-drawn, and I wanted it to be easier.
That's what I love about your collections, John, is that you really do think about the end user. You think about the crafter. You're a crafter yourself. Yeah. You understand the time concept of putting together cards and the concept of having something that's easy to use, and that's exactly what you've got here. It's a beautiful set, and we're very, very busy for it. 40% of the stock has gone. £33.97 if you want to go for this. We're going to show you a few examples of this as well, which is beautiful. And did you know that a poinsettia isn't actually a flower?
It's not. It's a collection of leaves.
Yes, there you go. It's fun. And am I right in thinking that you do get different coloured poinsettias? Yes.
As I remember, and I think it was Sue Wilson who told me, because she used to sell poinsettias years ago.
Oh, okay.
I think something like, there's either 27 or 127, something like that.
Wow.
There are lots and lots of different breeds and colours and things of them.
Amazing, isn't it?
So you're not stuck to one chain.
Yes.
I mean, this is them stamped and die cut, but all of the flowers on this card were made with an A5 piece of card.
Wow.
Because the die and stamp is designed to fit on an A6. Whereas we go to this one, this is made by Martine Smith.
This is lovely, well done, Martine.
Amazing at flowers, so thank you so much, Martine, for these. But the depth in here, but again, it's less than a piece of A5 card to make that, and she's used all the matching swirl ivy down the side, but it's just beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, you're going to have so much fun when you get this home. You've got 3 dies and 9 stamps in this collection. It's brand new today, and you're saving money on it if you buy it from us today. £33.97. Very, very busy for that. Right, we are moving on to the snowflake collection, because what would Christmas be without snow? Let's hope we get some this year. Not too much. Oh, we love to moan about the weather, don't we?
Oh, it's too hot.
Oh, it's too wet, it's too windy. Oh, it's too cold, it's snowing, it's raining, it's... Anyway.
I've seen so many posts on social media of people when it's raining saying, when it gets sunny, don't start complaining. And there's some of the first now to go, come on, it's been too long. I lived in Spain for 5 years, and it's too hot for me at the moment.
Yeah, it is very, very warm. So let's talk about snowflakes.
So let's talk about snowflakes.
Yes.
So this is the snowflake collection, and this is classic. So what you've got in here is you start with the holly and the ivy. Now this is, you get 4 dies in this.
Okay.
Now this frame, I'll slide in. So that's the actual die. So that's the size of it. So again, it's designed to be just slightly bigger than 7x5.
Yes.
So it will fit on a 7x5 card, but you get the holly and the ivy sentiment in there, and the mini. So that is exactly the same ivy swirl you've got.
Yes.
But a half-size version. It's exactly half size. But then you get the snowflake panel, which, if anyone remembers my Gerbera panel, this is the snowflake version. I have made more samples with this than anything.
Love that.
I've got, I love a repeating panel. And then you get the actual, so this is the lattice.
Yes.
And then you get, in the middle there, the snowflake panel. So it's a slightly smaller version of the same snowflake.
Yes.
But you get 4 of them on there.
Okay.
But that's what actually made us the base.
Oh, wow, look at that.
For this, which is, I'm going to get shouted at.
Did you use your poinsettia die?
This is the poinsettia.
Oh, it's got music!
He actually...
Oh, this is taking me back to when I was a kid. It'll be an old tune, it'll be an old tune.
It is a very old tune.
And we'll talk over it so you can't really tell what it is.
But there you go. But it just
We wish you a Merry Christmas. It's the oldest one in the book.
Yeah, I
don't know where the book is. But it's the oldest one in the book.
But it just works perfectly for things like your boxers, and again you've got the poinsettia there cut in the iridescent white rainbow foam.
That is lovely.
Just a lovely collection altogether.
It really is absolutely delightful. If you want to go for this, we are busy. We've got queues on the phones as well, so do bear with us. The best way to order would be the website, because you can just nip onto the website, grab what you need and check on out. £37.97, saving on that today if you want to go for that. Right, we've got some more items on the show, then we're going to head back to some demonstrations. Now, the ink pads, the Ink is limited stock, and that's £9.99. You're getting a set of 3. Limited stock on those, and you're getting the gold, the silver and the copper, which are fabulous. We've also got some embossing folders for you on the show, and you get one included, you get one free, and that one would be your gingerbread. Yes, and that gingerbread man is so cute. This is a great price, it really is. So you get one for free, and that's worth £4.99, and it's a fabulous gingerbread man, which of course is going to be brilliant at Christmas time. You can use the others all year round if you want to. You can use the gingerbread man all year round. It's not just for Christmas, it is just for the show.
But when I went to buy those the other day, they had some big gingerbread people. So they had a couple. It's in a large superstore near us, and they'd got swimming costumes iced onto them, and I thought that was brilliant. But I thought it won't really go with the show. But I thought that was a brilliant idea. I'll tell you which one. It's on the way home.
Oh, I might have to stop off and get. These are delicious. I just need to tell you they don't come with the one-day special.
They don't.
But it might inspire you to make some. Right, John, what are we looking at?
What we've got then, what I've done is this is the block base that I cut and I actually folded earlier, because I'm going to cut the aperture in it now. Now, you do have an option. What you can actually do is you can cut an aperture in a front flat piece and attach that on the front and use your box folded. Yeah? Okay. So if I was doing a shaker style card, I would probably do it that way, because I'm just going to put a window through. I'm going to do it the other way, and the other way to do it is to put the aperture in here. Okay. But what you must make sure is that you cut the aperture, and I'm going to use the die that's included in the set, but you actually cut the aperture after you have cut the main piece and after you have folded it.
Right, okay.
If you try and cut the aperture at the same time as you cut the main piece, what you're asking it to do is to cut, deboss, deboss, cut, cut, deboss, deboss, cut.
Right.
You're asking too much, and trying to fold that afterwards is very difficult.
Got you, yes.
It's very fine space.
Yes.
Because I didn't want a lot of frame
That
showing.
is a great tip. It really, really is. I didn't think about that, of course. You're only going to have a tiny amount to fold.
And if you don't actually cut and fold before you run it back through your machine, if you leave it completely flat, by running it back through, you'll iron out the deboss lines to fold on. So take it out, fold it, then cut your aperture into it.
Perfect.
So, there we go. I always think this is the longest 18 seconds ever sometimes. But you can see there, that folds back up easily, and I've got my aperture cut in the middle.
Perfect.
So, now, I did this earlier, but again, I think it's important to show. To cut the acetate to fit inside, I used the die that's included in the set as a guide. Now, I could have die cut it with that, but what I did was just placed it over the top and used my scissors. That's when earlier I was cutting nothing.
I know, I was looking at James going, you're cutting nothing. What are you doing? But it was the acetate there, cutting round.
So
right now he's cutting nothing.
Cutting absolutely nothing in there. No.
But it's not, it's acetate, but it looks like nothing.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my wet glue.
Okay. Because
I want to completely seal this, so I need to run my wet glue all the way around. Okay. Yeah. Now, acetate is not porous.
No.
So acetate will not stick immediately.
Okay.
So the first thing to do is, if you smear your glue with your finger, you will increase the surface area to attach. And if you increase the surface area, it will dry quicker.
Right.
The second thing is, I'm going to add just a little bit of a commercial tape gun, this is a Crafts 2 one, in each corner. Now, if you seal these with double-sided tape, what you'll find is, in central heating, eventually it will creep.
Right.
Because these commercial sort of adhesives, no matter what make they are, eventually they dry out.
Okay.
You're better with a wet glue. So what I say is the tape pen is for now.
Yeah.
The glue is for always.
Brilliant. I dry out in central heating as well.
Do you know I do? I'm terrible.
It's not nice.
In this sort of heat, I blow up like a balloon of water. In central heating, I dry and shrink like a wizard, like an apple. Yes. So roll on winter.
Brilliant. If you've got any questions for John, not about the water or the shrinking or the... But if you've got any questions about crafting, then we'd love to hear from you. It's studio@hochanda.com. Leave a message on our Facebook site and we will answer your questions. Got lovely John with us for the remaining of the hour. Now, the Izink, or the... Is it Izink or Izink?
Izink.
Izink, because it is ink.
Because it is ink.
They've actually sold out. They've sold out. So thank you very much for getting hold of those. Well done, everyone. 691123. So that's why when we say to you, you know, oh, you need to check out your baskets and things like that, we're not pushing you. We just know that we're busy and they could sign out, sell out.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the back onto this. So I'm going to marry up against that flap there.
Okay.
The edge, yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of tape, and at home I would be using a wet glue for this.
Okay.
Because, as I say, the tape can eventually dry out.
Okay.
Which is not what we want. So this is always very nice. I'm doing it backwards so that you can't see it properly. But all I do then is marry the rest of the box to it. Yeah?
Okay.
Pull that over. I'm just going to take my bone folder and press those two down. And then I've actually got, then, if you wanted a jewellery box, if you were selling your jewellery or your scarves, dolls' clothes, anything you're selling...
Hankies, scarves, socks, anything as a gift, yes.
Great for wrapping Christmas presents.
Yes.
But you can just pop that in and seal that up. So you just pop those tabs in and seal that round to seal it as a gift. But also, what I'm going to do is, let's just pull that off because I got that in the wrong place. There we go. I'm going to put the front on. So here I've got... Now, what you make sure is just fold this forwards and backwards.
OK, why'd you do that?
The reason is I want to break those fibres because that has to open as a card.
Right, okay.
If I've just folded it there, it's very tough to open.
Yeah.
So you want to sort of break the fibres. So I'm going to pop that in. There we go. Just make sure that that's sealed on. Well done, John. Should we pop some actual and fresh glue on it?
Yes. I didn't think you'd put any glue on it, but I didn't like to say.
I got some on from before.
Oh, okay.
Didn't think of it. Right, there we go. Marry those together. And then we've got our open fold.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's such a great method to this that's easy to follow.
It is, and there'll be a video that will go live on how to make it on my YouTube channel after the last show tomorrow.
Yes. And, oh, you get a video tutorial with the dies?
Yes, and that will be on YouTube, as I say, after the last show tomorrow. It's ready to go live. Unfortunately, where I live is a bit of an industrial area.
Right.
And I only get 3 megabits, so it takes overnight to upload.
Okay, I'll let you off.
Which is great.
I'll let you off, but it will be there on YouTube.
It will be there.
And are you going to put a link on?
There'll be a link on my blog and a link on Facebook to it.
Fantastic. Oh, that's great. That's great. Right, well, we're very, very busy for the one-day special. It is a fabulous deal. If you want to go for the individual die, the card-based dies, you can do. So you can create and make that box set. 70% of the stock has gone of that. You get in the box card die, and you get 4 dies included in that. £25.99 if you want to go for that, but remember, we're very, very busy. How much of the stock again, Meg? Sorry. 70% of the stock. 517112, that's your item number if you want to go for that singularly. But it is about the one-day special. We do have more on the show, of course, but your one-day special is rather special as well, because you're getting the kit to make and complete that lovely box set, but you're also getting dies as well to add to the design. Now, three quarters through. Oh my goodness, sorry I keep asking our lovely Meg, because Meg is telling me, but I have to keep asking because it's happening so quickly that we're so busy. Now this is using the dies that are included, and if you can see this, I love this white on white because the details are beautiful and it really does give you that frosty, wintry but lovely feeling to that scene as well. So that could be the scenes in the mountains. Now here are the similar scene, but at night time. Now this could depict tomorrow night when there is, of course, an eclipse of the moon. Oh. Best place to see it will be in London. And we're going to get to see Mars very, very clearly as well. So that's just reminded me of that. Another part of the dies that you get included, which is a great way of showing you, with that box as well, are the lovely deers and stags. Isn't that love? Oh, I love the colours of this as well. So it's night time, and instead of silhouetting the stags, they're in white. What a lovely idea. And then you've got the little family there, which are, you can have them individually as well as on that particular die set where they're collectively standing. Mum there is just having a bit of a late night feed. Let's get this one up as well, because this is beautiful. That's another way of using the stag dies, but also if we open this up, you can see, and it reveals the family with that lovely backdrop as well. You're going to have so much fun using these, so much inspiration, and so many different ways you can use this. You just need to use your imagination, and you will be able to make and create some fantastic, this is beautiful, make some fantastic designs in here. And let's open that up. So maybe you've got some other dies that you can use in conjunction with this particular set. Fabulous. As John has said, he's worked on over a year to get this right for you, and it is the size of a letter. So it's not going to cost you too much to pop that in the post. Protect it first, of course, but pop it in the post and then send it. So, and it's really difficult to crush as well, even for our postman. And he's got a very loud knock. Oh my goodness, I have never heard a knock like it. It wakes you up with a right start, it does. I kind of give the hint. Oh, that's a loud knock, and he's like, yeah. Gets me every time. Right, if you want to get hold of these, £44.96. You're saving £11. It's new today. We have been so busy. You can buy this on FlexiBuy as well, which means today, £22.48 plus your P&P. We'll send all this out to you. You can start making and creating and having fun with this. You really can. But 3/4 of the stock has gone. Now, this show will be repeated overnight. I'm not sure whether the stock is going to be here in the morning, because people come in on their shifts, different shift patterns, they watch at different times, and they'll continue buying throughout the night. So this show will be on repeat, so if you are watching in the middle of the night, hello, get to bed or have a cup of coffee and get off to work. Right, let's take a look at some inspiration. Monique.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. So we weren't talking hair.
No, love Barry as well. Barry, if you're watching.
Hi, Barry.
Yes. Right. Sorry, I'm just eating that gingerbread man. It's
lovely.
John always brings...
I haven't tried
John
one
always
yet.
brings treats. That's why we love you, as well as the fact that you're a fantastic crafter, of course.
Thank you.
And we're so busy for the one-day special. You've put a lot of work into this, John, haven't you? A lot of thought.
I try and think about my die collections. I try and think about, first of all, what do I need as a crafter? I never look at them from any sort of salesman perspective. It's not me. I always look at them as a crafter. What do I want? What can I do to make things easier for me?
Yeah.
And it's really selfish, because then I hope other people will like it.
Of course.
But they're always sort of done for what would make my life easy. What could I do? What would I enjoy doing? And I think if you enjoy it, then hopefully other people do. And just like I said earlier, I'm so grateful to everyone at home who's bought it and has, you know, seen in it what I see in it.
Yeah, and you will love it when you get it home. We've got some more demonstrations now, though, from John. What are we looking at?
Right, I was looking for the village scene.
Oh.
Because I know we've been using my dies.
I'll try and find it.
Because I used the stag earlier, but we put it somewhere strange. But what I'll do at them while I'm waiting, I've just cut a background to go in here.
Okay.
So I've just cut a piece of black card using the die that's in the set. So every die you need for this that I'm using for the box is included.
Okay.
Now I'm actually going ahead and decorating it.
It's not there, is it?
So I'm going to take a piece of white. No, we'll use the stags.
Yeah, you keep talking. I'll find it, because
I'm going to do is
challenged.
take a piece of card down, and I've cut another piece of black card. And I've just cut another piece of black. Yay, thank you. And I'm just going to pop it over the top. And I'm just going to mask off that piece there. And I'm going to use... This is the finish spray from Ink.
Okay.
Now, I'm not usually much of a user of sprays.
Yes.
Because I have to wait for them to dry.
Okay.
And I'm lazy. I have to wait for things to dry and things drip, and I just don't like it, and I don't like mess. But these are instant drying, metallic finishing sprays.
Ooh,
So,
details coming up on your screen for these. If you want them, pop them in your basket.
can you watch it drying?
Oh, yes.
So that is dry. There we go.
Sorry.
That's dry, yeah. No, it can't, it's not going to be, is
That's
it?
amazing.
Yeah, it's dry. So I'm just going to take that off, and I'm going to go on with some gold.
That's great, because if you're impatient like me...
But if you watch, you can see it drying.
Yeah, you can.
You see it sparkling at you, that's it drying.
Yeah.
So that is dry.
That's brilliant.
And I'm going to finish with the pearl.
Ooh.
And this will turn anything you spray it onto pearl. So anything that you actually spray it onto will actually come out with a pearl finish. There we go. And again, if you watch that, you can actually watch it dry.
That's brilliant.
So you see that, as it's folding up, that is actually, yeah, that's dry. Missed it a little bit, yeah, so that's now dry.
That's fabulous. Love that. So we do have different colours available for you, the gold, the copper and the pearl, and they come in a set of 3. £14.99 if you want to go for those. 069508. And is this it on the black and the white?
And on white.
Yeah.
And it's just on plain white card, plain black card.
That's brilliant.
Just love the
different effects each time, but equally
we've been
brilliant.
Holding this back for Christmas.
Yes.
To be honest, I first looked at it in December and said to us, I said, oh, that is an amazing idea. They said, oh, when would you like it for? I said, I'd like it for July for Christmas, please.
Love that. Only people in the crafting fraternity will understand that sentence.
They would.
I want it July for Christmas.
Yes.
Because we have to start early making and creating. So £14.99. It's a set of 3, and here it is on the black and the white. It's instant drying, so it's fabulous for using when you're in a rush or if you need to get things working pretty quickly. Spray finish, and you've got them in the 3 colours there, the gold, the copper and the pearl, and nearly a quarter of the stock has gone.
Brilliant. So I said earlier what I do is, you can see the dies here, they cut just the top and the detail, but they don't cut the sides. But you can see down the side there is a straight line, and I put that there intentionally. So I'm just going to lay this down on the piece of card.
Okay.
But what I do is, to get them in the right sort of orientation,
yes,
I put the straight edge against the straight edge of one side of the card.
Right.
And that's how you make sure that those houses are straight and everything is right.
Perfect.
Took me a while, and I designed it to work that one out. So, but you can see when I do it, if I do it on this side as well, how each hill is different.
Yeah.
So they're designed to give you a different level on each one.
Okay.
And this one, which is the smallest, I'm going to put on the bottom of here.
Now,
and
just
again,
to explain to people at home why you're giving it a bang, it's because it's previously been used.
Oh, it's previously been used.
I don't want you to
never
think
clean out my dies. You don't have to do that first.
It's not like a magic trick. Bang, bang.
When I do demos and in-store demos and things, there are ladies who come, and thank you so much, and they sit there and they pick out all the bits of my dies because it winds them up. But I just don't do it. I flick them out when I can, and I'll sit there and pick them out if I really, really have to. I'm terrifically lazy. People don't understand when I say that, but I genuinely am. So I've run them through. So it's one piece of A4 card, and I've put all 3 dies on. Yeah. So I'll get all 3 of the seams really simply. So we'll just get this through. What happens is, when we peel them off, they don't cut out anything but the top.
Oh, look at that.
So all I would do is cut along there, and perhaps even cut down there. There you go.
Isn't that lovely?
And that's in the right orientation.
That could be in Switzerland, it could be in Canada, it could be in France,
yeah,
it could be in Scotland.
It couldn't be in Leicester.
It cannot be in Leicester.
It's far
I wish it
too
was
hilly.
in Leicester.
I know.
I wish it was, because that would be
we
divine.
have no hills.
No, well, Brackett Park's quite high.
Yeah, but that's
no,
just that.
Yeah, we don't really have hills.
No. So, get those out. Just pop all that to one side. And what I'm going to do then is drop even more on the floor. Now, I could flick these out. I'm not going to spend hours taking each little window out, but they come out really easily. But I'm going to leave those in. What I'm going to do to these is, again, take a piece of black card, take the finishing spray. And actually, I want these in the pearl, don't I?
Do you know what they would be good for as well? You know, if you were to cut them thinner and then join them up and have like a tea light in the middle, and that light coming through the windows,
that would be
that
lovely.
Nice glow,
yes,
that warm glow.
There's actually a card at the back that Mrs. Duck's
done,
where she's put
Mrs.
yellow
Duck,
behind.
You've read my mind. Look at that. That is delightful. And you could even use that as a Halloween style card as well.
You could.
I like that idea.
What we do is, we don't waste that, because there
look at that.
is a background for another card.
That's brilliant.
I don't waste anything. But again, that's dry. I mean, I challenge sort of, you know, people with sprays. I wouldn't use them because it takes so long when it's dry. It's instant. It's just...
Love it.
I've got no patience. So to put a scene together to go inside the card, I take the highest.
OK.
Yeah. So take the highest and I put a piece of foam tape at the top.
OK.
And then at the bottom of the background.
Right.
Because if you try and guess where the background would be on that strip, you'll be wrong.
OK.
Yeah? So, I do that. And take it off there and marry those together. So I can then decide exactly where I want that.
Got you. Yes, of
Foam,
course.
Foam.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And trim that down to that piece.
Great idea.
And I spent ages trying to work out why is the foam tape going in the wrong place before I worked out, well, it's easier if I just put it on the bottom.
Brilliant, love
so
that.
we do the same again. So I'm going to foam tape down the hill and the bottom of the piece of card.
And we didn't even touch anything.
We didn't move this time.
We did not even... It's that gingerbread man.
It is.
You naughty gingerbread man.
It's the ghost of the gingerbread man. I don't tell you where there's a box of them hidden somewhere on the set, as well as the ones in there.
They're probably all down there.
So this time again, I'm going to put the finish on. I put the tape at the bottom, trim it down. So I promised I'd make it quicker this time, and I've taken even longer.
No, no, not at all. Because it's nice for people at home to take the time to watch you as well.
Yeah.
You know, you might be able to do it quicker at home, but it's nice to actually just sit and relax and watch.
I think while putting these together, I found so many things that helped me, so many tips that actually helped me do it, that I wanted to share those with people.
Yeah.
So again, piece of tape there, piece of tape on the bottom. Now, if you think about it, when I've got this on, from the front, this will look lovely, but from the side, if you were sending this as a card,
yes,
it would be quite a little bit ugly.
OK.
If you think... So I'm just going to trim this bit off and I can show you what I mean. So, that, then, is our finished scene. There we go.
That's lovely.
So you've got all of that detail, but from the side...
See what you mean.
That's not nice.
No, what we're going to do?
Yeah, so what we do is, we simply slide it into the scene card box.
Oh, how easy is that?
That's
and that
it.
lovely midnight sparkly scene. Oh, that's lovely.
And then seal it. Now, if I wanted to, I could add now snow into this, glitter into this, sequins, anything I want to, I could add into that. But then I've got that beautiful sparkly scene. And what I tend to do as well, the piece that's cut from there, I put on there for the sentiment to go on.
Brilliant.
So I would shade around that.
So you're using everything. You've thought of everything.
But when you post that, so take that piece out, that is all you're sending.
Love that.
Make a nice front, but when they open it...
Little box of magic.
Yeah.
925059, that's the item number. We're so busy for the one-day special. Oh, I don't know whether I dare tell you this. We're in the second hour of the one-day special. Nearly 80%. It was a huge stock. Oh, my goodness. You have been waiting for this, haven't you? You really have. Thank you so much to John for taking a whole year to bring this to us, you know, to get it right for you at home, to use it and enjoy it. It's about that ease of use, but it's about the impact that this is going to deliver when you put these cards together. £22.48 today, but if you do want to go for... it's in one payment you can. It's £44.96. Now, if you want the shadow box on its own, that's also been very, very busy today. Over 70% of the stock has gone. So if you do want to get that on its own, you can do. Those are your details on the screen, £25.99. But that is a little bit more than your first payment on your FlexiBuy on the one-day special. So you might as well go for your one-day special. You will be paying the next payment, of course, in August, but if you're thinking about how much money you've got left, it's coming up to the end of the month, it's a really good way of splitting the cost at the end of the month, because it means you get what you want, and we all love to get what we want.
We do.
We do.
I'm one of those, but I want it and I want it now.
Yes. Right, let's take you through some of the other items we've got on the show. We'll start right here. We've got some lovely new todays, and this is a lovely, joyous set of stamps. What have we got here, John?
So these are brand new stamps from Crafts 2. So this is the first time Crafts 2 have done their own range of stamps, and this is the launch. Nobody's seen them before now. So the top set you've got is got the sentiments on there.
Yes.
You've got the Santa, and what I love about the Santa in the sleigh is you've not got the whole train of... I've seen lots of stamp sets with the whole train of reindeers small.
Yes.
I've never seen it just with that little big one, sort of that size.
You see, even Father Christmas is cutting down this year. He's only using the one reindeer.
It's easier for cards.
Yeah, it is, you're right.
Easier for certain cards,
yes.
But you've got all the sentiments, Let It Snow, Jingle Bells, but little extras like the baubles, wishes, the bow. Love them.
Yeah,
really
fantastic.
Do. I mean, I've tied it in with one of the dies and just used the Let It Snow and the snowflakes from it.
That's lovely.
But it's just... I don't know what it is, something about how bold the sentiments
I know what you mean.
are.
Yeah, it's just there, isn't it? It says exactly what it means. If you do want to go for these, you're saving £6. It's £19.98. That's for the set of 2. Oh, these come in a 4. They come in a 4, so you've got the set of 2 at the top. You've also got these at the bottom as well. That's why I was picking up the cards. I was picking them up tentatively because I was thinking,
I can't see those.
All 4? And they are lovely images. So if you want to get away from the snowflakes and the snow, but you want to give another image across of the winter months, of Christmas, this is absolutely delightful, because it says Christmas instantly, doesn't it?
It does. And what you've got here is this is a multi-layer stamp. So to make this image, you've got 2 stamps that layer up to give you those different colours. So Mrs. Duck made this sample, and it's absolutely beautiful.
It is lovely.
But what she's done is she hasn't coloured it in.
No.
That's using the 2 different stamps. Or with the stag one I think you've got there, this is one I did with the gold eyes ink and with black. Just stamped it in a repeat, but can you see all the detail?
Yeah.
That's because I used both stamps.
Love that. Oh, you're going to love this
I love
set.
the stag.
You can do so much with this. So many different images that you can mix and match and create and make. Oh, we do love stags, don't we? And that's lovely.
We do, because I went a bit mad with the stag and did lots. But I just... There we go. Just that on its... That's it on its own, without the shading, but that's it when you use both.
Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, you've got to get this. £19.98. It's like a new science in stamping, isn't it? Which is fabulous. So saving on this today, 689063. If you want to get this, please do pop it in your basket, because we are very, very busy for it. Now, we've got some great embossing folders for you. Now, you've got a freebie. I have misplaced, I hate to tell you, those...
Do you want me to go and have a look for them?
Yeah, you go have a look, John.
Have a look.
I think they're near the front somewhere. Oh, I always put things... I should just leave things alone. But what we've got here is 5 embossing folders, but you are getting one of them in here. It's the gingerbread embossing folder, and you're getting that included. There he is. And that's worth £4.99. Oh, we've got them. We've got them. So this is your gingerbread man. Love that. Isn't that adorable? You're going to make and create some lovely cards with this, but also all year round, John.
You could use... Yeah, you could just put a swimming costume on him.
Yes, you can. In the snow. You really, really can.
If they can do it in a well-known superstore, then I'm sure we could do it at home.
Yeah, and that might not be a candy stick. It could be a snake.
It could.
So he could be Ginger Man of the Jungle. Then we've got the lovely Merry Christmas. This is very, very nice. Lovely detail and font in there. So you get that included, and then that's a beautiful one, isn't it?
I really love this one.
Like a snowdrift.
And what I did on this is a card I've got down there, I cut out the middle bit and used the top and bottom to actually give me, here we go, to put the seams in. So if I slide that one in for you, there we go. You can actually see that.
Oh, that's lovely.
So I've used the top and bottom, just used my scissors, and then put seams in the middle.
Oh, that's lovely. What a great idea.
An embossing folder doesn't have to be in the background.
No, it doesn't. This is a great one as well. So this could give you the effect of snow or water or just texture. And then we have got your lovely, gorgeous pattern in there. Now, we've been very, very busy for these. Nearly a third of the stock. Oh, you're having such a busy one, don't you? Nearly a third of the stock has gone already.
Lots of lovely things.
I know, but they're flying out the door. Now, we've also got the poinsettias for you, and these are available to you. So you've got your dies and your stamps with the poinsettia. And as John said, you can make and create these so very, very quickly as well, building up the layers in your crafting room so quickly to make those elegant poinsettia flowers, or any flowers really. £33.97, 3 dies and 9 stamps in that elegant poinsettia die and stamp collection. Brand new today, you're loving that as well. £33.97, very, very busy for that one. Now, the one-day special has been very, very busy. Oh, my goodness.
And Ange made that. Mrs. Duck made that one.
Oh, this is lovely. So this is using some of the elements of your one-day special, the actual box itself. Let's open this up. There you go. And who's those chappies in there, then?
That would be me and Sam.
It is. There's the lovely Sam and John right there. Is that you?
Sorry?
Is that you?
No, that's Sam with the sombrero when we were in Mexico.
Oh,
yes.
That's fantastic. Sam, you look fantastic.
But I thought the brilliant thing was she put 2 together.
Yes.
To make the sort of picture frame type idea.
Isn't that a good idea? Oh, if you know somebody perhaps who's just got engaged, getting married, for example, this would be a lovely, lovely little gift to give them. And you could make and create this with your one-day special. Now, if you want to make your shaker cards, you can do as well. And this is using the embossing folder that we've just seen.
Using the embossing folder, and I used the technique I did earlier where we did a sort of letterpress on it.
Yeah.
Just with blue ink this time. And I've just cut them in white, added glue, and added this is like a Crafts2 chunky glitter I've been using.
Yeah, love
if
that.
you give it a shake, you've got all the hexagons and things in there.
Don't adjust your sets, I'm just giving the card a shake. And you'll see that nothing is falling out. And those lovely images, again, of the rolling hills, which are included in your one-day special, because you're getting 23 dies included. £44.96 if you want to go for this. We are extremely busy. You can buy this on FlexiBuy as well. And again, I'm going to ask that question, Meg. I'm so sorry. How much of the stock has gone? Over 80%. We do need to tell you, because we don't want anyone to miss out. And this show is repeated overnight.
Yes.
With all the people coming in from their shifts, or maybe getting up in the middle of the night to go to work. So if that's you, hiya.
Hello.
Get your toast on, get yourself a cup of coffee.
I usually catch the 6 AM show and then stay tuned for the 7 o'clock price drop.
Yes, which is always good fun. Yes. So if you are watching early in the morning, do please check out your baskets if you've got any stock left. But you will have that information on your screens, of course. £22.48 first payment, and then we'll take another £22.48 in August. We'll take your P&P with your first payment. So you're getting the box die set to make and create so effortlessly.
Yep. Very easy. You're getting 4 dies in there, so you're getting the base panel. If I turn this round, I feel sorry, Andy, I should say. Always doing this. So you get your big solid die, which will give you your base for your box. Then you get your 2 dies, which will cut you out an aperture of that size or an aperture of that size.
Right.
I tend to use that die more for my background.
Yes.
That's what I use for the piece to drop in.
Got you.
But you also get this piece at the bottom, which is your is your card front and your flap. But if you cut that section off when you've die cut it, it's your back. So if you cut the flap section off,
yes,
it will fit as a back.
So you can put that inside?
Yes. So you can put that on the outside, sorry, on the back if you wanted to.
Brilliant.
Or inside.
Oh, so you can put like an extra sentiment on there. Love that.
Everything you need is in there. You don't have to buy anything else. But it's all sized for standard 7x5.
OK.
Which is a standard size across crafting, so it'll fit with everything I've done before and loads of other people.
It's fantastic, isn't it? And all the different elements that you're getting in there as well. With the village, with the stags, you're also getting your tags in there. It is a sensational deal, and that's why we're approaching 80% of the stock gone. Sorry, over 80%. Oh, my goodness. Oh, please check out your baskets. It really is beautiful. John has worked over a year to get this here to us at Hochanda. I want to thank you for that as well.
Thank you.
And thank you for tonight. Thank you for your gingerbread man.
That's my pleasure, and thank you.
He was lovely. I'm going to find out where he's got the rest of them, because it's a long journey home. You're back tomorrow?
I am, 9 AM.
9 AM. So we'll see you tomorrow. Get a great rest overnight. But please stay where you are, because we've got more coming up. But remember, check out your baskets. Bye.